Hello everyone, and I just read this interesting news that Star Wars Battlefront, EA are forecasting it, they've upped their forecast to 10 million sales. Now they haven't said over what kind of time period that is. I would imagine it's to the end of the year. I'd imagine 10 million sales they've forecasted their, they've upped their sales revision for Star Wars Battlefront. 10 million, that is ridiculous. That is insane amount. Now, I should qualify that figure for you. 9 million people played the beta, so that's a million more than played the open free beta. I don't think you're going to sell 9 million copies, to be honest. I don't think you're going to sell that, because some people would have played the beta just because it's free. It's a free game for the weekend. Like, screw it, free game for the weekend. I'm going to have a go at it. Most people did have that attitude, certainly in beta. But yeah, I mean, some people wouldn't have liked it, of course. I'm probably going to get it. I'm going to get it. Probably looking at Xbox One version. Now, yes, I know it's the worst version graphically. I did all the testing on it. But yeah, your friends play on Xbox One. So if I want to play it with friends, gotta get it on Xbox One, really. The PC Master Race will just kill me. I did best, actually. I actually did best at it on Xbox One. So it's like, should I get it on Xbox One, or should I get killed by the master race of PC players? I don't think my mouse is really horrible, because I have a mouse with like 12 buttons on the side of it, so as a result, it's quite bulky, so it is hard to play shooters with a mouse, and playing with a controller, you're at a disadvantage. You may as well go with all the 12-year-old racists and play Battlefront with a bunch of 12-year-old racists. If they do get 10 million sales, that's where the majority of the fan base will come from. Call of Duty. Now, it is ambitious. It is ambitious for several reasons. One, they're launching in November, okay, which is the holiday season is a good time to launch a game in terms of sales. However, it's also bad because the marketplace is flooded. I mean, it comes out 10 days after Fallout 4 and 15 days, 2 weeks after Call of Duty, whatever it's called. What is it? The latest Black Ops 17 or something? I don't know. Call it Duty, whatever. Is Kevin Spacey in this one? No? Fuck it, I ain't interested. So, Call of Duty, not Kevin Spacey one. Kevin Spacey one was last year, wasn't it? Was it Ghosts? Ghosts was the year before. Ghosts, Kevin Spacey Ops, something this year. I don't know. Fuck Call of Duty. Oh, that is Black Ops 3. I played the beta. For 10 minutes. Yeah. Typical COD, really, just, you know, exact same. Played the beta on the PC, ran okay, ran high settings, 1080p, 60 FPS, but yeah, it was just predictable. Call of Duty bored me after 10 minutes, logged out, uninstalled. There you go, not buying another Call of Duty game, for a while at least, you know. Did buy Advanced Warfare, got persuaded into buying it, and it's like, yeah. Got Kevin Spacey in it. I like Kevin Spacey. You know, it's like, you know, that's what persuaded me to buy it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get Kevin Spacey Ops. I don't know what this one's about or anything. I don't know. I don't care. Military guy will spout jargon at you. You'll have to follow some guys and shoot some stuff. There you go. Call of Duty in a nutshell. But yeah, but back to Battlefront. Yeah, back to Battlefront. So Call of Duty is coming out 2 weeks. Call of Duty, whatever, is coming out 2 weeks before that. Fallout 4. Coming out, you know, 10 days before it, November 10th. It's November 20th it launches. November 20th in Europe launches anyway, Battlefront 3, we'll call it. I guess it's called Battlefront, I guess. But yeah, Fallout 4 coming a couple of days before that, on November 10th. So, it'll be interesting to see how it does. Also, you could argue that if it does hit the 10 million, there is a lot of hype around Star Wars at the moment. Of course, Episode 7 is going to be out a month, roughly about a month after that. December 16th. The Force Awakens comes out. Got my tickets booked. Going to IMAX. Apparently one of the biggest IMAX screens in Europe. Going to see it at the IMAX in the Glasgow Science Centre on Saturday the 19th of December. I was going to say November there, but it's like December, which is the Saturday before Christmas. I am supposed to be working that day, but I am, of course, going to call it sick. Better come up with something embarrassing. That's my tip for you. Pro tip, if you're going to call in sick to work, say you get something embarrassing. Just say, oh, my anus is swollen up or something like that. Just say something like that, because something so embarrassing that you can't be making it up. Because like, oh, if you've got that, why would you make it up? Why would you do that? That's it. Use the old, you know, they'll believe you. The more ridiculous it is, you know, the more, yeah, I've got the, you know, I've got, plague. I got plague. I'll be alright by Monday though, you know. Got, gene therapy, you know, stem cell treatment. Fine, okay. I'll be fine by Monday. I can afford that. You're paying me so much. I can afford that. I'll be okay by Monday. Okay. Terminally ill right now, but I'll be fine by Monday. It's okay. I'll be fine. Or just pretend you're you're gone. So that's what I'm gonna do. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be skiving off. Star Wars though, it's Star Wars. Right, I know it comes out on the 16th, but I'm not gonna see it at 3 in the morning. It's on at midnight, sold out at the IMAX, so in 3D, should be awesome. Sold out at midnight. The other screening is 3:05 a.m. It's like, nah, I want to see Star Wars, but not that badly. I'm not going to the cinema at 3 a.m. It's like, that'd be weird. You'd probably fall asleep halfway through it anyway. It's like 3 in the morning to go and see episode 7. That's the 2 times it's on, midnight and 3 a.m. at the Glasgow Science Centre. So I'm heading off there. It was at least one of the biggest IMAX screens, one of the biggest screens in Europe, apparently. So they said at the time, last time I visited it. I think the last thing I went to see was Transformers there, and that was shit. That was really shit. I think it was Transformer. Yeah, I think it was the 3rd one actually. The 3rd one, not the 4th one with Mark Wahlberg, but the one with what's his face, Shia LaBeouf, however you say his name. That one, the 3rd one with that. And that was the last thing I went to see. It was kind of shit, but it looked cool. It looked cool. Went to see the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises there. It was pretty awesome. So we'll go and see that. But anyway, back to Battlefront. 10 million sales. Will it ride the hype train? Can it ride the hype train all the way to the terminus and collect that big bank? What do you think? 10 million, over ambitious? Are you going to get Battlefront? I personally think it's worth getting, to be honest with you. A lot of people don't like the fact that it's no single player campaign, but to be honest, DICE, kind of awful. If you played Battlefield 4's single player campaign, it was shit. I mean, Mirror's Edge was alright, but Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, the campaign was garbage. It'd probably just be some garbage campaign. You do have a offline sort of single player type thing. You have these sort of horde modes type thing. The survival mode, which was okay. It was alright, the survival mode. It's nothing special really. Apparently it's going to be more extended. It was only like 6 waves in the beta, but it's going to be I think 15 waves. You can play it co-op. Split screen co-op is there. Yay! Looking at you, Halo 5. Looking at you. Where's the split screen co-op for Halo 5? Can't have a Halo game without couch co-op, okay? Fuck you, but fuck you, 343. I didn't say Bungie, 343 Industries. Fuck you, right? Couch co-op or GTFO. Halo 5, right? Here's my review on Halo 5, right? Awesome cutscenes, boring corridor shooter. Okay, I only played the first 2 levels of it, really, but that's my review of it so far. The cutscenes are fucking awesomely good. And then it's like, oh, walk forward and shoot some stuff. And it's like, oh, come on, why can't we shoot stuff? So, I do prefer, I haven't played multiplayer yet, I do prefer Battlefront. I enjoyed my time in the beta, it was fun. I had a good time in the old beta for Battlefront. But yeah, I played it on all 3 platforms. Again, you got a video on that if you want to check that out, which platform is the best. PC version is the superior visually, but they all run at 60 FPS. PC obviously can run a bit higher if you've got the graphics card for it. But yeah, so they all run, both console versions. It's not a huge difference between both console versions. The Xbox One version does run at 720p, so I'm going to be rocking it at 720p. Do have the option to buy the PC one, choosing not to, but you know, it's like, it's a multiplayer game, you got to play with other people. You know, so it's like, you know, that's why I'm picking the Xbox One version ultimately. So anyway, that is all for this video. Do you think that Battlefront, is it a ridiculously high amount? Is it a ridiculously unrealistic expectation? Or is it justified given the hype for Star Wars? I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think that, you know, 10 million is a lot. I imagine it's by the year's end, 10 million. So 10 million lifetime sales, yeah, I could probably do that within a year. But I imagine they're targeting 10 million sales, 10 million sort of in the launch window. Certainly, it will probably pick up sales when episode 7 comes out as well. I mean, certainly the initial launch height, and then it may die down a bit, and then episode 7 comes out, you probably have a lot of cross-promotion. The Battle of Jakku is coming out as well when episode 7 comes out. It's a DLC, so I guess it has a chance. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon, and goodbye.